Hello guys, what's good? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. I'm Leah for those of you who are new. So for today's video, I'm showing you guys my nighttime skincare routine, which I'm actually filming this in the middle of the day because I already filmed this video once a few days ago in the bathroom and it was super dark, super echoey. So I was like, let me just film it in the day in my spare room where it's light and bright. And also, to be honest, I just want to take this makeup off my face. Like, I've just been filming and I'm just like, I just want a fresh face now, you know? So yeah. But this routine has literally helped me so much over the past few months. Like, I feel like before I started this routine, my skin was very dull. You know, I had a few dark marks that I wanted to fade. And yeah, I feel like I'm just starting to look a bit more glowy, you know? So yeah. Right, let's get into the nighttime skincare routine, which I'm filming in the middle of the day. Right, first things first, take my lashes off. Oh. So obviously, as you can imagine, in my spare room, I do not have a sink. So I just have a bowl of warm water on the floor next to me. Let's just see how it goes, you know? Let's just see how it goes. The most important thing is the products, really, isn't it? So let's get into it. I even had to transport everything in this little basket, man. Right, anyway. So the first products that I'm going to be using is an essential for me. I can't rave about this product enough. This is the Elemis Pro-Collagen Rose Cleansing Balm. And honestly, this just melts your makeup away. Like, you know, it's 2021 now. I hope everyone has ditched makeup wipes. Get yourself like a cleansing balm because honestly they're so good, and this one is just my favorite. So I just take about that much, like that should be enough. Rub my hands together and then better get this hair out the way, and then just like literally rub it on your face like this, and slowly but surely your makeup will just melt away. Yeah, so the cleansing balm is super lightweight. Like, it doesn't feel heavy and greasy and gross or anything like that. Like, honestly, it's just super lightweight, and as I said before, like your makeup will literally just all melt away, leaving you with a nice fresh face. It just literally feels gorgeous, and like it smells incredible as well. So I just, you know, give it a good rub in until I just feel like all bases have been covered. So I tend to get a lot of my skincare from Look Fantastic because I always find that they're doing like a nice discount code. Like, they literally have discount codes all the time. But I'll leave a list of the products like down below and everything like that, and if I can find any codes for you guys then I will. But yeah, Look Fantastic and Cult Beauty tends to be where I get like a lot of my stuff. Literally look at my hands. Let me just wipe my hands in the sink. I actually look crazy. And then you actually get a free muslin cloth so that you can take off like the cleansing balm and all the makeup. So just put this like under the sink and then just wipe everything away, and you should be pretty fresh faced. Need to put Carmex on as well. Carmex is essential. Literally, I feel like I talk about Carmex all the time. Okay, so I'm feeling pretty fresh faced, but I'm going to go in with another cleanser just to make sure that everything is definitely off. So the cleanser that I'm using is the CeraVe Hydrating Cream to Foam Cleanser for normal to dry skin. So I'm just going to wet my face and then start rubbing it in. I use like a pump and a half. Oh god, yeah, a pump and a half of the cleanser. It starts to foam up really nicely, and you know, like, oh my god, my hair. You know, like with some cleansers, like it feels like it strips your skin. Like, you don't get that with this. It just feels really nice, really gentle. And yeah, I really like the other one that CeraVe do as well. It's basically the same, like hydrating cleanser, but it doesn't foam. That one's really nice, and again, it's like so gentle, and it just feels good. And when you're cleansing, you want to do it for at least 60 seconds to make sure that everything is off. I feel like with this, you know, don't be afraid to give it a good scrub. Just get right in there. Okay, so I've just wet a cloth. This cloth is from Cult Beauty. I literally love these cloths so much. You get like a pack of 3. They're just face cloths, really good for like cleansing and things like that. Yeah, so I've just wet that under the actual sink. I don't think the bowl's gonna work. And I'm just removing any of the product. Obviously the cleansing balm has done a lot of the work, but you know, could be just some like still lurking. And yeah, oh, honestly, I just live for this fresh face feeling. Like, since I got into skincare properly, I'm just like, oh, I just love a fresh face. And then because we just want to make sure that we're super fresh faced, no more makeup left on the skin, I also go in with the Garnier Micellar water, and this is the oil infused one. This is literally done out, like there's barely anything left. And then you shake it all up and then just get a little cotton pad and then wipe it all over the face. To be honest, I can't really tell if there's that much of a difference between the micellar waters, because I know they do a few different ones, but like I can't say like I feel a massive difference from using the oil one compared to like the other ones. Yeah, they're kind of all the same vibe. They you know, they feel nice. But yeah, I don't know the difference between the micellars. Well, I can't feel the difference between the micellars. Okay, so we are done with all of the cleansing now, and then I like to go in with a toner. So this toner is from Fresh, and it is the Rose Deep Hydration Facial Toner. This, I really like this. It smells incredible for one. There's actual rose petals in the toner, and yeah, I feel like sometimes I've used toners before and it's just left my skin feeling like quite dry, whereas I don't get that vibe. But with this one, honestly, this is incredible. This is like the second bottle I've got of this, so it's one of my favorites. And yeah, I just put it on a like cotton pad and then just wipe around my face. And yeah, it feels good. I'm so lost that I can't see through the fold. The same stains that were left from the cherry wine. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with a face mask. So since I got into skincare, I have actually started getting facials, and my facial lady actually created this mask. So her business is called Skin Envy. I'll obviously leave everything linked down below. And this mask is called the Onyx Glow Brightening Face Mask with black clay, licorice root, cherry and papaya. So it's a really good like brightening mask, and it's good for like smoothing out your skin and things like that. And honestly, I know that this sounds like really dramatic, but the day after I used this for the first time, I could already see like where I've had dark marks before and they'd like started to fade. Like honestly, it's so good. So you just put it like all over your face and then leave it for like 10 to 15 minutes. But literally I love this. And then literally just start painting it on. As like a clay mask, it doesn't feel, you know, sometimes when you put clay masks on and then your face literally goes hard and it's like, oh my god, I can't even talk. Like, you don't get that. It's really like gentle, nothing, you know, crazy. And yeah, it just leaves my skin feeling really good. But I've definitely noticed such a difference in my skin since I started getting facials. So with her I get, it's called the Signature Facial. So she does a lot. She does like dermaplaning, extractions, LED therapy, like really light chemical peels. So yeah, like it's intense, you know. It's not just like washing the face kind of thing. It's proper treatments. But I'm thinking of actually getting a full-on, you know, chemical peel soon. The ones that I've been doing, they haven't been like strong or anything like that. They're quite like light, and my actual skin never peels. But I'm thinking of doing like a full chemical peel just to like, you know, I don't know, I feel like it kind of like refreshes the skin. I mean, I don't really know, but yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna just let that sit for 15 minutes. Usually if this was in the night, I'd go and make a cup of tea, start winding down for the evening, but I'll just watch a bit of telly.
A few moments later.
Okay, so it's been 15 minutes, it's completely dry, but like I said before, it's not like, you know, when it feels gross, it's not like that. So then I just take one of my Cult Beauty face cloths and then wipe it all away. Guys, honestly, I'm telling you, like, if you don't have a skincare routine, like, try and get into one. Even if you just start off with like a nice night cream or something like that, and it like, it doesn't even have to be expensive either, but honestly, like, I just like have felt so good since I've started doing like a skincare routine, like going like barefaced and things like that. Like I just feel so much more confident because I'm like, oh my god, my skin is glowing. Like honestly, it feels so nice to be like looking after your skin and like doing a bit of self-care. So you know, I highly recommend getting into it. There's obviously like affordable brands as well out there, like The Ordinary, the Inky List. So you don't have to spend like hella money, you know, just get like a couple products here and there. And yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna get into some exfoliation. So the first exfoliator that I'm gonna use is by Paula's Choice. It's a 2% BHA liquid exfoliant with salicylic acid. So I honestly heard so many reviews about this exfoliator. It's really good for people with like dark marks and uneven skin tone. Like that's mainly what I use it for. But I've also seen people who have quite bad acne use it and say that they've seen the benefits of it. Like it's good for like unclogging pores and things like that. And yeah, it's really like lightweight. It doesn't feel like harsh or anything at all, even though it's like a chemical kind of exfoliant. But I'm not into those, you know, the exfoliators that have got the stones or the bits in or whatever it is. Like I'm not into that. So like chemical exfoliators are like perfect for me, and it's what I prefer to use. And honestly, it's like, it's so gentle. It's not like, oh my god, this feels like harsh or anything. It's proper lightweight, absorbs into the skin. And yeah, I've definitely noticed a big difference since using this, because I used to have quite textured skin on my forehead, and that is gone. So we love that for me. And then the next exfoliator I'm going to go in with is Mandelic acid 10% plus HA, and this is really good for brightening the skin and again evening out your skin tone. Also, this is another one, if you look on YouTube, like honestly, there's so many good reviews about Mandelic acid. Again, it's not like harsh or anything like that. Like it's super gentle, doesn't feel, you know, crazy or anything. So yeah, and I just literally take a few drops and then just rub it in. But honestly, like when you're putting it on your face, like it literally feels like an oil. Like it's not like, what the hell is that? Like it's so gentle. I don't think I even said before, but this was from The Ordinary and I ordered it from Look Fantastic. Again, super cheap. Like The Ordinary is just so affordable and I love it. Okay, so if you watch a lot of skincare videos on YouTube, then you will have definitely heard of niacinamide. So this one was from The Ordinary. This is just niacinamide at 10% plus zinc at 1%. Niacinamide's really good for fading dark marks, and honestly everybody raves about it. I can't lie, the consistency of this one from The Ordinary, there's loads of air bubbles because I'm literally nearly at the end of it. The consistency of it isn't my fave. I find it a little bit sticky and like, you know, I'm not obsessed with it, you know. So I think once that one's finished, I'm going to look for a different one that I can start using. But for the benefits of niacinamide, I'm like, let me just put up with it. And it's not too bad once I put like other products on top of it as well. So it's not like the end of the world, but yeah. Then my facial lady actually recommended this to me recently. So this is the Garden of Wisdom Alpha Arbutin at 2% with Kojic acid at 1%. And again, this is good for brightening and like fading dark marks and things like that, because I do have a few like little dark marks. I don't know if you can see. They're just from where I've had like breakouts and things like that, and then it's left like a little mark there. But honestly, like I used to have them on my forehead as well and they were a lot worse. But yeah, I just literally take like one pump of that, it comes out orange. But yeah, this Garden of Wisdom product actually does contain niacinamide as well at 1.5%. But I feel like from what I've been researching, you know, I'm no expert or anything like that, but what I've been researching is niacinamide is only effective up to like 5%, so 10% niacinamide isn't really necessary. So what I'm probably going to do next time is just look for a serum that has like a higher percentage of niacinamide instead of buying like the solo bottle on its own. Yeah, I think I was watching James Welsh's channel and he said about that and I was like, So I'm just going to do that next time, especially because I don't really like the texture of The Ordinary one, like very sticky, not my vibe. Yeah. Okay, so next we're going to move on to under eye cream. So As you would have probably noticed, I probably have the darkest under eyes on YouTube. I've always had really, really dark under eyes, and I've been looking for a solution to my problems for years, literally years. I've tried cucumber, I've tried drinking water, I've tried sleeping more. I've even had filler. Yes, filler. Now, I don't want to sound like I'm promoting filler. The filler that I had didn't actually work for me, because basically when it comes to under eyes, this is what I've been learning from this lady called Dr. Vanita Rattan. I've been all up in the under eye circle removal. I'm trying to get rid of them ASAP. So this is what I've learned. So if you want to get rid of your dark under eye circles, filler will only work if you have like hollow eyes. So the way to tell if you've got hollow eyes is if you've got dark under eye circles and then you pull your eye like that, if the pigment disappears, then when you get filler, like your under eye will be fine, like your dark circles will be gone. Obviously for me, as you just saw, the pigment is still there. So I need to use like these treatments basically to get rid of them. So I've been doing this like dark circle under eye treatment thing for, I think I've had it for about 2 months, but I can't lie, I haven't been super consistent with it. So yeah, basically you get 2 different creams. So this one is the Peri-Orbital Pigmentation Cream, and then this one is the Peri-Orbital Repair Cream. And you put them on like alternative nights. So today I'm going to use the small one. But yeah, honestly guys, this is like the last resort when it comes to my under eyes. And then I will just live with them. Like I will have to just live with them, because yeah, I've just always like, it's just like been a big insecurity of mine, and I've just always wanted to get rid of them. So yeah, if this doesn't work, then I'm just gonna have to learn to accept them. Also, I don't want you guys to think that I'm promoting filler or anything like that. Like, I'm definitely not. Like, I actually watched this video the other day that a doctor did about tear trough filler, and it was saying about how it doesn't even really dissolve, and about why he's not doing it anymore. I'll leave it linked down below, because I don't want you to think that I'm like promoting you going and injecting your face. So yeah. Says as well, if you've got sensitive eyes, just leave it on for an hour and then wipe it off. Yeah, but my eyes have been fine. Sometimes I feel like it started to work, and then other times I'm like, is it just the lighting? But yeah, I think she said in her videos, which I'll leave them all linked down below, and I'll leave her channel down below, because her channel is all about skin of colour and pigmentation and so much more. And honestly, she pushes out so much content. Like, there's honestly content on anything that you want skincare. Like, there was even like, I saw a video the other day and it was about like skincare before or after the gym kind of thing. I was like, wow. Like, honestly, anything you want to know skincare related, skin of colour related, just go to her channel. But yeah, she was basically saying on her channel, when it comes to like the dark circles kit, that you do the treatment and then you won't need to do it again kind of thing. Obviously you have to put like SPF on as well. And you probably will need like 2 rounds of the treatment to make sure it works. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And also the dark circles kit is £110 for the 2 creams, but which sounds like a lot, but honestly I am the same person that injected underneath my eye to try and get rid of my dark circles. So you know, I'm willing to do anything at this point, to be honest. So she also recommends to put an eye cream on as well. And I'm pretty sure she recommended this one. It's just the CeraVe eye cream. But yeah, this eye cream it's like heavy, but not in a gross way. Like, it's heavy in a nice way of like, wow, this is like hydrating and it's gonna sit on my eye nicely, not in like a, oh, it's heavy. Yeah, I recommend this. I'm literally at the end of it. Okay, and then I'm gonna put a facial oil on, just so that I'm extra glowy, extra hydrated. Honestly, the facial oil, I feel like it just ties everything together, you know. And it was actually my facial lady that said about using a facial oil, and she's got gorgeous skin, so you know, I'm just following her. So the first facial oil that I came across is the 100% organic cold pressed rose hip seed oil from The Ordinary, and I really like this one. Just take a few drops. But yeah, this oil is super duper lightweight. Like, it's not gross, you know. I feel like that is like a key for me when it comes to skincare routine. Like, I like it to feel light and not gross. Like, that is essential. But yeah, the facial oil is so good. Okay, so next I like to go in with the ESPA, I hope that's how you pronounce it, Overnight Hydration Therapy, like overnight mask cream. So I'm not gonna lie, at first I wasn't too keen on this, but I feel like I stopped using it how you were actually meant to use it. And when I started using it with a facial oil, that's when I kind of liked this product, and I was like, hey, this is nice. And it also smells incredible and literally smells like a spa. Like, it literally smells so good. And yeah, it definitely helps me feel really glowy and really hydrated. But honestly, the first time I used this, so basically what you're meant to do is like put it on your face, then it will turn white, and then you leave it and go to bed. The first time I used it, I was like, I'm not a fan of this. And then the second time I used it, I put my facial oil on and then put this on, and honestly I was just like, this is so much better. So yeah, it just felt really good. I feel like at first I just wasn't keen on like the texture and how it felt, and I felt like this isn't going to be hydrating. Like, I was just like, this is not a vibe. But I've grown to love it. And yeah, like, it does feel a little bit sticky, but I do think it is really hydrating. And then to finish off my skincare routine, I like to go in with the Morphe Hydrating Hyaluronic Mask. So it's not even Morphe, I don't know why I said that. It's actually it's actually called Bad Habit, but Morphe is Bad Habit. Like, that's their like skincare range. So yeah. But it just comes out and it's blue, like it literally looks like toothpaste. And this just helps me feel super hydrated, and I love it. So yeah, I didn't even say before, but with like all my exfoliators and stuff like that, I only use that like every other night. And then my cleansing balm, I only use that if I put makeup on. And yeah, probably should have explained that before, but you know, I'm not a skin influencer, so you know, I'm not a professional at this. Okay guys, so that is it for my nighttime skincare routine. Let me know if there's any products that you're going to be using, or if there's any products that I need to start using. Like, I'd literally love to know. I'll make sure that I leave everything linked down below for you guys so you can go and check things out. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Really appreciate it as always. Make sure you subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.